Kelsie Toole here. Tuesday's title tip. Open up your Chicago Agent ONE application. Click on Calculators in the bottom of the screen. Click on Sell to Net. Call up your best friend, cousin, or that for sale by owner you've been waiting to list and find out if they're ready to do an equity checkup. How much money would they need to net in order to list with you today? You can adjust the commissions by clicking on the gear next to broker fee, or you can use the default. Would they need to do any repairs on the property in order to get it listed on the market? There's also a gear under miscellaneous so that you can add fees like seller paid closing costs or a seller contribution. Or you can just put that number in the field if you don't want to be super detail oriented on this original equity checkup. What were the taxes on the property that they paid last year? Or do you want to use the defaulted amount that Chicago Title's provided for you? How much is the mortgage that they have on the property? Do they know the interest rate on the loan that they would be paying off? Pick a closing date or click on the gear to default a closing date. Click Compute, and guess what? You've got a sales price of $234,000. That would net them $50,000. Oh, the property actually is worth about $250,000, you think? Awesome. They have $65,000 worth of equity in their home. Now text this information to them by holding your finger under the pie chart and clicking on the bubble. Or send them an email. Send them a full report by clicking in the box in the upper right-hand corner. This breaks down their closing costs and can be used in place of the case area or proceeds worksheet. Have this signed with your listing agreement and list with Chicago Title today. Call me for setup. Thanks so much, guys. See you next week on Tuesday's Title.